Actors are annoying anyway. All that calling each other darling. Start her up.
Yes, darling.
Hello and welcome. My name is Michael Jobity, and I'll be hosting this live stream today, as well as the award ceremony on the 13th and 14th of December at the Ealing Picture House Cinema in West London. Today is also a special day. On the 27th of November, 1895, Alfred Nobel signed his last will and testament, setting aside his estate to establish the Nobel Prize after he died. Welcome to the 6th edition of the Miraband UK Film Awards, powered by the Miraband Company and founded by our festival director and founder, Jay Manari, who is also an independent writer, producer, director, and member of Directors UK. The Miraband UK Film Awards, or MUFA, is a British BFI film fund-winning film festival listed on the British Council Festival Directory and London-based, focused on showcasing diversity in auteur movies, created despite all the challenges of an indie, low-budget production. Miraband provides a spotlight for underrepresented, emerging, and experienced independent filmmakers through on-site networking events, live-streamed industry talks, online film courses, and most recently, an independent film fund launched to support the making of more independent short films. If you haven't done so yet, please check out our affordable festival tickets, just £20 for 2 days of screenings and panels. And don't miss the limited film industry tickets, which offer exclusive industry access. Subscribe to our art house-focused streaming platform, Stream Auteur, to watch all the officially selected candidates of this edition and vote for your favorite, which will win the Best Film Audience Award. But with that, let's get the ball rolling with our special guest. Please welcome Emer Heatley, shortlisted for Best UK Short, Best Actress, Best Actor with their film, Learners. When cantankerous widower David agrees to teach his son's unemployed girlfriend Ellen to drive, things get off to a terrible start. Ellen is late and flustered. David is irritable and impatient. They are both lost in their lives. Ellen's career as an actress is struggling to launch, and David feels redundant now that he has retired. However, after a few stalls and false starts, they find a little bit of common ground. Slowly, the pair learn to navigate each other's idiosyncrasies as Ellen learns to navigate the roads. But just as their unexpected friendship takes root, they realize that the changes they need to make in their lives might mean that their friendship is over when it has barely begun. And with that, let's jump into the Q&A. Emer, it's so nice to have you on the live stream today. How are you doing?
I'm really good. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Of course, it's so nice to have you on the live stream today. So we'll kick off the Q&A. My first question for yourself is, as co-writer, first, what inspired this story? And two, how did the story change once you started working with your cast and with the directing team?
Yeah, so I co-wrote the film with Paul Tester, who is also my husband, and it's sort of loosely autobiographical. So it's kind of based on my relationship with Paul's dad, my father-in-law, kind of taken from a time when he just retired and I was in between acting jobs. So we both had quite a lot of time to spare. And Paul was living with his dad at the time, so I was spending quite a lot of time with them both. And we just thought that dynamic of a younger woman, older man, who were both a bit lost in their lives, was a really nice place for drama. And at the time, we talked about him giving me driving lessons, which never actually happened, but we kind of took that idea and ran with it. And they're the kind of the beginnings of the film were. And then I suppose when we actually came to make it, I think the story that we came up with and the kind of arc never really changed. I think we had a really clear image in our minds of where we wanted the story to go, and how we wanted the two characters to kind of affect each other. I think it mostly actually changed in the edit because we found that we had more material than we had time for.
Gotcha.
Sadly, a lot of our amazing writing had to end up on the cutting room floor, but we're really pleased with how it's turned out. So I think it ultimately feels quite similar to the idea that we began with, which is great.
For sure. Well, thank you so much for diving into the behind the scenes. Super appreciated. And I love those little stories as well and the parallels, to your own life. And now jumping into your, co-producing role, I was curious if you could walk us through if there were any specific challenges you faced and how you overcame them, maybe a bit about like the budget and planning out like the filming days. If you could maybe walk us through, your experience as a producer on this film as well.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, like probably a lot of low budget short films, we kind of all ended up doing about 5 different roles. So my sort of producing was kind of very much learn on the job. I've never produced before. So a lot of it was just like, okay, this needs to happen. I have to make it happen somehow. And I suppose with that, the main challenge would be budget. I think like any kind of non-commercial projects, we, just finding money, doing a Kickstarter, all of those kind of things. But we actually found that the fundraising, as difficult as it was initially, it was a really lovely way to kind of connect the project with people. And we found that people who backed us on Kickstarter have remained really involved with the project, which has been a really nice kind of outcome to something that was a challenge initially. Then I guess one of the other main challenge was shooting with a car, which is quite expensive and makes everything just take a little bit longer in terms of camera setups and stuff. We were quite limited at the time. We had 3 days with myself and Roger, who played the 2 leads, and then 1 day to kind of capture any sort of B-roll footage. So it's a 20-minute film, and that was not enough time. But again, I think you kind of just have to roll with the punches when you're working on a short film, and I think all of those crazy limitations actually meant that everyone just kind of pulled together, and it was mad, but we got it all done.
No, amazing. And you should be super
great.
proud.
Yeah,
go ahead, Jay.
Still here, guys, just camera issues, but I'm following, and we are taking the chance to showcase a bit of our picture house focused advertising, like dog friendly screenings and subtitle screenings, which are always welcomed. So just jumping in, and I love the film, of course, and especially, I mean, it's shortlisted for a few categories, but my main question, always kind of the devil's advocate, because obviously we followed a little bit of how the making was done, so the crowdfunding was great. My question is, how did you found these 2 amazing actors, like one just being one of the voice artists in the film, and the other one, Roger Hallam? Because these are like the questions any independent filmmaker will be like, how did you get Jack Gleason to join the team, and how did you get Roger Hallam? Really, like, these are the questions, like the nitty gritty, that the people at home will be like, why are you not asking that?
Of course, no, and it's something that we've been asked a lot in other festivals that we've shown in. So yeah, I mean, we're very blessed that Jack is actually a friend of ours from university.
Oh, wow.
So that was a quite an easy one because he's a brilliant actor and we know him. So, and he was perfect for the role and just kind of knew exactly what we wanted. So we were very lucky that was just a text. Which I know obviously is not possible for everyone, but
yeah. Okay, so one is gone. All right, second chance.
And then Roger, so I'm an actor, and I worked on a show a few years ago, and the director of that show, I remember him showing me photos of another project that he was working on. One of them featured Roger wearing very heavy prosthetics, and must have lodged in my head. And then when we came to write the script, the more we were writing it, I was like, I feel like this is perfect for Roger Allam. Like, he would actually just be ideal for this character. And I was like, how can we get to him? How can we contact him? And then I remembered being shown this photo by John Baird, the director. So I fired off an email to John and asked him to introduce Roger, and he very kindly connected us. And yeah, I was able to just email Roger the script, and he read it, and very lucky for us, we agreed to do it. So yeah, it was, I think in both cases we were lucky because we were able to have a bit of a personal connection, which I think helps if you're kind of just starting out, like, to have any sort of
course,
human connection with someone rather than, just going in cold. But
yeah, that sounds like a great debut for a first-time filmmaker kind of project. That's definitely amazing for Paul. And I mean, congratulations again. And we hope to see you in person at the event so we can ask you more.
Oh yeah, we're hoping to make it. So we're really looking forward to it.
Fantastic.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Emer. I really appreciate that. That kind of concludes the end of the Q&A and live stream. I just have some very quick reminders for the audience, and then we'll wrap it up. So a quick reminder for the audience, festival passes are available for purchase on the Miraband website at the link available in the comment section of this live stream and social bios. The red carpet reception followed by the award ceremony will take place at the Ealing Picture House Cinema on the 14th of December. This is where all the winners will be announced and where the Mayor of Ealing will be presenting the Best UK Short and Best UK Feature awards. Starting from the 15th of December, all shortlisted films will be available to stream on the platform for 5 weeks. This is where you have the chance to vote for your favorite, which will win the Best Film Audience Award. And quick reminder that the winning filmmaker will receive free access to our festival promotion, funding, and distribution strategies course, along with a 1-year distribution deal on Stream Auteur. It's super easy to vote for your favorite. All you do is register on Stream Auteur and click Add to Favorites for the film that you want to vote for. And with that, I want to give a special thanks again to yourself, Emer. Congratulations on your film, and looking forward to seeing it live at the UK Film Awards. Really appreciate you being on, and thank you, Jay, as well.
Thank you. Looking forward to it. Bye, guys.
Have a good one. Cheers.